Hello, welcome into this divine connection reading. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't make sense, then the message not for you. And I call it a divine connection reading because it kind of intertwines with the soulmate twin flames. I don't really like putting a title on things because I kind of feel we're all on our own unique journey, and I think that there's a lot of emphasis put on titles, and I think some of us have a bit of each journey in our lives. So it's kind of like rather than just focusing on a title, I want us to look at it as it's a divine connection and what we can learn from it and what's going on and why it happened rather than sort of just focusing on a label. So let's see. For this divine connection reading, what do we need to know? What do we need to know today, please? Worthiness. I can't say it. Worthiness. How worthy are we? 35. Yin and yang, 36. Gaining that balance. 35 and 36, there you are. Interesting. One after each other. So it's almost like, having to say our worth before we can gain that balance. Because we may have had to really sort of hit rock bottom here before we've been able to sort of find that balance and sort of see why things happened and what we were lacking within us and what we needed to work on. Serendipity, 29. That would sort of make us happy. So whoever is listening to this has done a lot of work on themselves here. Abundance, beautiful. Number one, love, number 20. I don't know if I said serendipity was 29, I can't remember. Forgiveness, number 14. And chivalry, I had this last time and I can't say it either. I'm a simple girl. I'm a simple girl. Don't be bringing me any complicated words. So it's something here about seeing your worth and bringing it into balance and recognizing here what was missing here, why did this situation happen here, why was there hurt, why did it need to happen here. So we have worthlessness, yin and yang, serendipity, abundance, love, forgiveness, and chivalry. So maybe somebody just came in and told you all the right words here. Let's get a couple of these. What's going on in this situation here? What is going on for the collective here? Whoa, what is going on in this situation? Let's see. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. Okay. Cupid's arrow. The dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So that's what's happened here. So if in here you were hit with the Cupid's arrow here, and you just sort of fell into it, and then there was some sort of realization here, a truth came to light. Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. This person that you were connected with may have been dating others. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. You found out about it. So somebody came in here and made you all the promises. And you thought this is genuine, this is This person knows what they're talking about, only to find out karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. This is what you saw. This is what you realized. This person was not healthy for you at all. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. This person here is looking back. Mr. Knight of Wands here is looking back. It's too many. So he is. You've moved on here and done some healing work on yourself. You saw what was going on. You understand why it happened. You understand what triggers this person brought out in you and what you had to go and work on. You did. You balanced your yin and yang here. That's your masculine and feminine energy. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self image, relationship, reflector, wounds, introspection. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Sorry, I have no glasses on. I know that's no excuse. I just can't read either. Um, this person saying something here. This person from the past. They may have got into a karmic relationship too. So there's something here. This person was like karmic to you. You learned stuff from them. They had to be, in order for it not to work, it had to be karmic at that stage. That's not to say this person isn't a soulmate or a twin flame, but at that stage they were karmic to you because you needed to learn something from them, which you did. You've gone away here. You've got your yin and yang balanced out here. You're in a happy place with a serendipity. Abundance is coming in. Love is here. You know, your heart's full of love. But somebody may be coming in here wanting forgiveness. So let's see what is going on, the divine connection. Underneath the deck is the divine masculine, and underneath that is the sacred woman. So let's see, Five of Swords here. Some manipulating energy. What is going on here? Death card. Okay, what is going on in this divine connection? Two of Swords. There may have been a death here. Somebody's, what's this? Seven of Swords in reverse. There may have been a death here that this masculine has had to deal with. And it's bringing to light some manipulation that's going on here. Because what I get with this is this masculine has believed, or he believed lies that weren't true. He believed stuff that wasn't true here. And it was the Five of Swords here. It was like a plan. He believed something that wasn't true here. Nine of Swords. Very stuck in their head now. Temperance. You see with this sacred woman underneath the deck here with the divine masculine, you may be an earth angel. You may do something, whether you know about it now or not. You may do something or have gifts or clear insight or something here. But this temperance is this yin and yang energy, this balanced energy. You may be here, you definitely were here to trigger this person. And they were definitely in your life to trigger you too. King of Wands. We don't meet anybody by accident. We meet exactly who we're meant to meet. the Hanged Man here. This masculine's coming out as this King of Wands energy, feeling stuck here. He now sees, he now sees you as this Temperance energy, and they're so stuck in their head with anxiety here. 5 of Cups, regretting what they did. There's some lies here. There's a group here that told lies, and it's taken a death here for the lies to be exposed. And it's almost now as if this masculine's going, well, if you lied about that, what else did you lie about? 10 of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles. This masculine could be married to somebody else. 2 of Wands. 7 of Cups here. Seeing the illusion. So this masculine may have went and got married to somebody else here. And they're now seeing that it was all to do with money. But there's some other manipulation took place over here that made this masculine turn away from you. 7 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. They are not happy. There's been some manipulation with work or something here. If there's a business or something here, there's been some type of manipulation. There's been some picture painted that's not true here. And this masculine, like, literally wants to run away. Back to their 6 of Cups. Back to their soulmate. Expect incoming communication here. Something, yeah. The Devil. Something has happened here. I feel this masculine has experienced a death close to him recently. And whether it has just triggered the heart within him or something, but I feel it has shown some other lies that have been told. And this masculine's now saying if he's got into a marriage here with somebody, it was only for money. And if this was orchestrated in this way to get you out of the picture. So when you were with this person, if they turned towards a third party and that's the direction they went in, they were manipulated to do that. However, there's only so much you can blame somebody else for the decisions you make, because had this King of Wands been on the right frequency, these people would never have been able to manipulate him in the first place. So where does the blame truly lie? Yes, he was manipulated to take and he was told lies and things, but had he been on a higher frequency, these people would never have been able to do this. There may be some type of addiction here that this King of Wands has. Because he was enticed somehow. Is it a physical addiction or is it an addiction with money? King of Cups. They're in their emotions now. See how absolutely, I don't know how well you can see it with the light. See how absolutely like drained this man looks. He's just completely like the Hierophant. Tied into something here. Like completely exhausted. 8 of Swords in reverse. He needs to sit with himself here to see how he can get himself out of it. The High Priestess. This is you. He knows you're wise and he knows you know stuff. No, he needs to sit with his intuition here on how to get himself out of this. At the minute, I feel it's like a bit of a self pity party here. Three of Swords. There has to be accountability here. The Hermit. There has to be accountability here for, he made the decisions here. I feel there's a bit of blame going on about this is what I was told, this is why I went this way, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, as I said, if he was in the right frequency, this would never have happened. So we're in a bit of a blame mode here at the minute. Like it's everybody else's fault but mine. But we have to take accountability for the actions and behaviours that we do. Ace of Swords. Excuse me. We have to say that we made the choices here. Six of Wands. The truth's coming out publicly here. Whatever has gone on behind the scenes here, the lies have been triggered by a death happening. Queen of Swords. The truth is coming out here publicly. The world. There's a Queen of Swords here at the helm. Strength card. This masculine needs strength, and I feel that's why you can expect a return here or some type of communication. The moon. There has been some underhanded stuff done here with money. Knight of Cups. I feel somebody was told or made to believe this is love, and it's not. It was for finances. The Queen of Cups here. It was for finances. That's the only reason. Ace of Cups, yeah. It was just for money, and now it's being seen. It's now being seen. Look at this. Five of Pentacles. It's now being seen. It was just for money. Let's see here. What is the vibe? Let's get a couple of these to see what the vibe is here. What is going on here? What is this situation? Can you tell us? What is going on with this masculine energy here? Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. This person wants to come back. They miss your nurturing energy. They see you as this Queen of Cups energy here. They miss that. They miss that energy. Boundaries, disrespectful, enough is enough. Defend yourself. You need to make sure you have boundaries in place for this person. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. That's what this person needs to do. This masculine needs to recharge here. Nightlife, strip tease, gamble, Vegas. That could be about an addiction, like a lust thing here. Empathy, self reflection, answered question, untapped talents. This person needs to self reflect here as to why things have happened the way they've happened. There's something that they have some type of addiction here with the devil here and this nightlife card. There's something they like to do. Strip tease, gamble in Vegas. There's something this person likes to do and they need to self-reflect about that. So they need to do some healing work here, never mind deal with whatever they're dealing with. So you need to put boundaries in place here with this person. They may be wanting to come in. They may be wanting to come in for sex with the intimacy card here. Just be aware of that. No, they might want to Divine counterparts have divine healing energy, and sometimes that is illustrated through sex. So this person could be wanting to come in to get some healing energy through sex from you. So be aware of that. What do we need to know here? Can we have a card here? A couple of cards. The past. Surprise, surprise. Mystery and love. Look how they're so dark and then the love gets so bright. It's like you've been through this. So you've been through this and now this person has to go through this. So let's look at the past here and what it wants to say. Dark moon. Dark moon, all right. Dark moon, page 30. Let's see. You're ready to leave something behind. Fear is stopping you from moving forward, but there is nothing to be scared of. Something in your past needs to be released. It could be a perceived failure, a relationship, a fear created by something that happened to you recently or a long time ago. It's holding you back. An important distinction to make: the dark moon energies of this card are dark, as per the expression, it's darkest before the dawn. That's the darkest we're talking about here. So when this card comes up, you're you're at a perceived time. Either you fall back into the past or you decide to call your energies back into you so that you no longer have a part of your energetic body stuck in the past. The energy around you now holds the literally awesome power of the dark goddess, whom we were all taught to fear, but who is truth, helps us to break with the past. Clear out negativity now to make space for something new and better. That's the message of this card. Additional meaning: your dreams about the past are a clue to your situation. You're about to turn the corner at last. It's the darkest before the dawn. There is nothing to fear. Embrace your power. About this symbol: the dark moon comes at the end of the lunar cycle. It's not something you learn about in most astrology schools, but it's one of the most powerful moments in the lunar cycle. Pay attention when this card comes up. So, this is what you're going to be faced with: the past coming to return. And you have worked through things here and you've come out the other side. And I now feel that this is this person, this masculine's turn. But you need to make sure you have strong boundaries in the past, or strong boundaries in place towards the past, because they are going to come in here. I feel that they may be coming in a kind of sexual way. And you need to be aware that that is their energy. I'm going to take this to extend it. If you want to come along, the link will be below. I want to take a look and see what we don't see coming, any blockages here and an outcome, and then we'll get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below and I'll see you over there.